Yeah, so what we're showing today are really our control room solutions and how Blackbox has for many, many years really been able to solve the unique challenges and needs that our customers have in the control room space across all vertical markets that we serve, whether it's a NOC or a SOC, even in places like aerospace or defense or transportation, and certainly, of course, in the broadcast and media space. So our latest development is our Radian video wall processor, and that's an Intel-powered machine which drives this video wall behind me. We are also featuring our Emerald family of IP KVM products, including the most recent DESKVUE product, which now includes AV wall. So you've got the opportunity to have up to 16 sources, and within those 16 sources, you can configure a 2x2 video wall. Additionally, we have a couple of AV over IP solutions that we're featuring. So we have a 10 gig MCX solution, and we have a 1 gig Media CentOS solution that basically takes all of your video distribution over the Ethernet.
AV technology in the control room, I don't know that it's evolved so much from a technology perspective, but what it has evolved is a location perspective. So, LCD and lighter display technology has gotten the walls smaller, like the video walls, like the one behind me here. And so there's less room for things like controllers behind them. So everything's getting further away. The same thing with the operators in the room. A lot of them used to have a workstation right in front of them. That equipment is getting moved away. So that's why things like AV extension, AV distribution, KVM extension, extension on the video wall processing technology is so important. The other thing that's changed significantly is the type of sources. These used to all be real sources, DVR boxes, computers, things like that. Now we're seeing a lot more streaming sources, things coming in from the internet, the H.264, 265 style streams. So we need to account for that, be able to handle that. It also, the logistics inside of the control room have changed a little bit. It's no longer a directed room. It's kind of a self-directed room now. So the operators need a higher level of control right at their workstation or desktop to be able to alter the wall, to be able to communicate with each other, share content. So those are kind of the changes over the past couple of years that's been going on. Trends in the video wall space, higher resolution, tile-based video walls as opposed to real screen video walls. Connectivity is changing a little bit. Again, we're seeing some streaming sources, as opposed to real video sources. We're seeing some built-in computing, things like, system on chip, and embedded technology or smart technology, a lot of manufacturers like to call it. We're seeing interactivity with the wall. No longer is it, we're going to, control the wall from some computer in a back room or whatever. So things like gesturing, using cameras to detect motion, to interact with the wall, voice recognition. So there's a lot of things going on in that space. A lot of it's around control of the video wall and interactivity with the video wall. So Blackbox is addressing security concerns with, the control center in a couple different ways. You have to remember that most of the equipment in the control room is actually isolated. So there's not a lot of security concerns. It's handled by building security or physical security, right? Those who have access are allowed. But there are a few things now that, require internet connectivity, and we do have to pay attention to that. So we're making sure that all of our products are up to date. Free from the latest common vulnerabilities and exceptions as of the NIST database. We're also building in some tools from an administrative perspective so that we can do things like whitelisting and blacklisting to make sure that unwanted clients aren't connecting to this stuff. And last but not least, as we evolve on the network, we're making all of our equipment more security or more policy compliant, so that IT administrators can easily adapt our equipment into their environment. They don't have to fight with it. They don't have to try to come up with a patch or middleware or something to deal with it. And we do that by, using technologies they're familiar with, things like, the Microsoft Active Directories and stuff like that, to just make it really easy for them to just do what they're already doing, basically, to the AV equipment.
Efficiency in the control room is really important today, and one of the ways that Blackbox addresses that is everything from our innovative design to seamless integration of physical and virtual machines, things that are really important to the customer, like no single point of failure or redundancy, right? And then you have just kind of the way that we support our control room ecosystem with ISO certified products, global 24/7 customer service, things of those nature that really help us manage the efficiency and effectiveness of our customers and how they perform in the control room space.